Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Class ninth. I am your chemistry teacher, Miss Faiza Kiran. Today we are having our first class of chemistry. So we are starting with its basics. In today's class, we are going to start chapter number 1, whose title is Fundamentals of Chemistry for Aachen Board or Introduction to Chemistry for Syntax Board. In our today's class, we are going to cover the definition of chemistry, its importance, and branches of chemistry. So let's begin our class with quote of the day. This is the saying of our beloved Prophet Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam. God, His angels, and all those in heavens and on earth, even ants in their hills and fish in the water, call down blessings on those who instruct others in beneficial knowledge. Reference is Al Tirmidhi Hadith number 74. So this is the saying of our holy prophets Hazrat Muhammad Mustafa sallallahu alaihi wasallam that whoever instruct others in beneficial knowledge, whoever helps other in seeking beneficial knowledge, Allah Ta'ala, His angels, and all the life in the heavens, on earth, in the hills, and even fish in the water call down blessings on them. So, as a responsible human being, it is our keen responsibility that we should learn beneficial knowledge and as well as we should spread it too. I hope you have understood it. It means that only learning is not enough. Whatever we have learned, we have to spread it as well and we have to show it in our actions as well. Let's move towards our topic. First of all, we must know what is chemistry. Let's check out its definition. It is the branch of science that deals with matter. Students, do you know what is matter? You people have studied about matter in your earlier science classes. Just pause the video and recall the definition of matter for a while. Let me tell you what it is. Matter is anything that has mass and occupies space. So, in this entire universe, all the things, either solid, liquid, gas, everything is matter, and there are only two requirements for a thing to be matter is that it must have a mass and it must occupy space. So, chemistry is the study of composition, structure, properties, and reactions of matter. It means that what components or what elements the matter is composed of, what is the structure, how different elements are combining together to form a molecule, their properties, both chemical and physical properties, and as well as their reactions with one another. These all are studied in the branch of science that is said to be chemistry. You have to memorize these 4 points: composition, structure, properties, and reactions of matter will be studied in chemistry. Now we have to see why it is important to study chemistry. Why are we learning this? Because chemistry is involved in everything. It is around us in each and everything in our daily life, to something that we do frequently or to a very lesser extent. Chemistry is involved in everything. Let's check it out. In the kitchen, whenever your mama cooks something, she bakes, or we freeze or refrigerate something, everything involves chemistry. How? Whenever we will upgrade our chemistry lessons and we will move on, then you will come to know. For now, you have to remember that in our kitchen, chemistry is involved. It is also involved in cleaning purposes. For cleaning purposes, we have to use different things like soap, detergents, shampoos, our face washes. Everything are comprises of chemicals. So chemistry is involved in cleaning as well. It is also involved in medical sciences. In medical, we have to deal with different injections, vaccines, medicines, antibiotics, and all of these are also the result of different chemical reactions, because in the manufacturing or in the preparation of these things, chemical reactions are involved. Furthermore, chemistry is also involved in our environment. In our environment, we have to do plantation, we have to grow plants, and for the smooth growing or for beneficial growing, more growing of crops and plants, we use different fertilizers which enhance the growth of plants and crops. We use pesticides and insecticides which kill the harmful insects. So these all chemicals are also the result of chemistry. So you can see that how important it is. It is also involved in industries. Industries means when something is prepared on the large scale. So different type of industries are exist in the world, like paper industry, plastic fuels, paints, pigment, varnishes. All of these preparation, all of the synthetic procedures involve the need of chemistry. Without any chemical reaction, these things cannot be produced. So now you have realized that how much important chemistry is. From our kitchen to our industries, each and everything needs the involvement of chemistry in it. That is the reason that it is studied as a main subject in higher classes. Now we have to look forward towards the branches of chemistry. Students, do remember there are 9 branches of chemistry, and you have to know all the 9 branches on your fingertips. You should know their names as well as description. I am supposed to explain you all one by one. Let's begin. First one is physical chemistry. As the name suggests, physical is all about the physical appearance or physical changes like composition, physical properties, and changes of matter. Here I have mentioned the example of water. It's the most common example. Water can exist in all the 3 states of matter. Here I am showing 2 states in which ice, solid, is turning into liquid water. Ice is turning into water. It means the state of matter is changes from solid to liquid. So these type of physical changes are studied in physical chemistry. Next one is organic chemistry. Organic means it is the chemistry in which all the compounds of carbon and hydrogen are studied. The carbon and hydrogen are 2 elements. There are number of elements, thousands of elements have been discovered yet. Out of those, carbon and hydrogen are important. Mainly the compounds which are made up of carbon and hydrogen are called hydrocarbons, and their study is done under the heading of organic chemistry. Let's see the third branch. It is inorganic chemistry. So if the compounds of carbon and hydrogen are studied in organic chemistry, so what about the remaining one? So all the compounds except those of carbon and hydrogen, except those of hydrocarbons, are studied in inorganic chemistry. You can see here in the picture, these are different elements and these are their symbols: iron, calcium, sodium, phosphorus, magnesium, zinc, and there are so many hundreds and hundreds of elements are present which combine together or react together to form different compounds. So in which carbon and hydrogen are not mainly present, they are studied in inorganic chemistry. Fourth one is analytical chemistry. Analytical chemistry means to analyze something. And analysis can be done both quality wise and quantity wise. So whenever we work in laboratory or in industry, we should check the quality, quantity and kind of the product. So these all the steps are studied in analytical chemistry. We are done with 4 branches. Repeat after me. First we discussed physical chemistry, then organic, third one inorganic chemistry, and fourth one analytical chemistry. Let's move on. Fifth branch is biochemistry, and bio means life. So all the chemistry that is related to the life, living organisms, either animals, humans, plants, microorganisms, all of these type or the chemical reactions taking place inside the body of living organisms are studied in biochemistry. Sixth is industrial chemistry. Again, it is very clear from its name that manufacturing of chemicals or anything on the commercial scale or on industrial level is done in industrial chemistry. Beta industrial chemistry is basically deals whenever something is manufactured on a large scale. Large scale means on large quantities. When we need something in bulk like soap, shampoos, paper, plastic, these things are required in bulk. So they are prepared in industries. So they are also said to be that they are prepared on commercial level because their consumption is high, so their amount of manufacturing or synthesis is high, that is done on different industries. Seventh one is nuclear chemistry. It is very interesting. Have you heard about the atomic bomb? We usually heard now that Pakistan is the atomic power. We have bombarded, we have a missile, atomic power we are. So, all the atomic structures, the radioactivity, the nuclear reactions, bombardment, these all are studied in nuclear chemistry. Environmental chemistry, as the name tells, that all the components of environment which have effect of human activity are studied in environmental chemistry. Now the pollution, the causes to remove or reduce pollution, to increase plantation, everything, smoke from the industries, there are a variety of things that are studied in environmental chemistry. Last and number ninth branch of chemistry is polymeric chemistry. And the term polymeric chemistry indicates towards the polymerization and its products. What is polymerization? As you know that water is a combination of hydrogen and oxygen. Only two elements, two hydrogen, when combines with one oxygen atom, they form water. It's an example of simple compound. But, my dear students, in the field of chemistry, as we studied plastic, fiber, paper, these are polymers. Polymers means they have complicated structure with a number of elements forming bonding with each other. So, the polymers and its products are studied in polymeric chemistry. You can see here in the diagram the structure of the chemical. These are plastic pieces and the structure of the chemical is so complicated with hydrogen in it, carbon, oxygen, sulfur, nitrogen. So when a compound is a polymer, polymer means it's composed of so many elements which are complicated and combined together with number of bondings. These are studied in polymeric chemistry. Now we are done. It's the time for you to test your knowledge. Can you identify the branch of chemistry? Here I am giving you few hints, and by the help of the given hints you have to identify the specific branch of chemistry. Okay? So first hint is backbone of medical science. Which branch can be the backbone of medical science? Yes, it is biochemistry. First one I have done for you, the remaining one you have to do at your own. This is your homework as well. After making your notes, you have to identify the branch of chemistry hint and its answer. You have to do this exercise in your notebooks. Let me read them all for you. Second hint is radioactive emission from nuclei, effects of global warming on ozone layer, quality analysis of a sample, manufacturing of fertilizers on commercial level. Read the hints again and again and then predict the branch of chemistry. Here are some more. Again, you have to identify the branch of chemistry with the given hints. Here comes the first one, study of hydrocarbons. In which branch of chemistry hydrocarbons are studied? Observation of physical properties of diamond. Study of all other compounds except those of carbon and hydrogen. And in which branch of chemistry we study about production of plastic? That's it from my side. I hope you have understood today's lecture. If you want to ask anything, you are free to ask. Thank you so much. Stay safe. Take care of yourself. Inshallah, we will be meeting soon. Take care. Allah Hafiz.